Hi Gemini, it's Jodie Teresa. I'm back here today again to give you a tarot reading. So I had a little bit of time off. The boys tire me out, and reading is unless you're a reader, you wouldn't really understand. If you're a reader, you'll know that it can be draining at times, and I'm mummy of 4. So anyway, I won't bang on about my things. Okay, you're here for a reading. I dyed my hair blue. I then dyed it dark. It's now gone witchy green. Don't know what I'm going to do about that, but never mind. What I've done, what I always do before I read, is I'll go round where all of my decks are located, which is everywhere. It's a Gemini house. I've got a lot of decks on a bookcase, and then a lot of decks here on a big unit, and then they're all over the house. But what I do before I read is I will go to the decks that I feel drawn to for the reading at that time. So I've got a lot of decks here on the table, and I'm going to begin by asking for any messages for you from the Gratitude Oracle. Fantastic deck. And then we'll move into the tarot. So the reading itself, it is relevant for all placements under the zodiac sign of Gemini. Cross watchers, as always, you're more than welcome to join us too. If you enjoy the reading, do give me a thumbs up. Now, I do also need to say, please support your readers, whether it's me or another reader. It's not as easy as it looks. It really isn't. And I'm not saying it's really, really hard, but I think everything on screen is made to kind of look easy. A 2-minute film sometimes can take like 3 days. So I'm not saying this takes 3 days, obviously. But yes, support your readers is the overall message that I'm trying to portray. And there's a shout out that I want to give quickly to Miss Z Tarot, who is also known on YouTube as the Universe's Bro. She's an absolutely fantastic reader. Had a reading from her not too long ago, a personal reading. Brilliant. So I'll place a link below if you're wanting to check out her channel. Okay, so let's begin, starting with the Gratitude Oracle. Happy birthday if it's been your birthday, because we're in Gemini season, aren't we? We're just nearly coming out of Gemini season, but then people will be on the cusp. It was my birthday on the 3rd of June. What did I do on my birthday? I cried if I wanted to. I was a little bit teary actually on my birthday. I'm okay, but I always get like that because I'm not around the people that I'm around my children, which is amazing, but I'm not around like a lot of people that I like to be around on my birthday. So I kind of like put a party frock on a party frock and then just like cry. That sounds so sad, but I promise you I'm okay. I was all right. I was just like, yeah. I hope you had a great birthday. Let me know what you did on your birthday. It's me that moved myself to the middle of nowhere. So I moved me and the children to the middle of nowhere. So it's got its pros and cons, you know. Are there any messages here, please, for Gemini? Any messages for Gemini, please? Absolutely boiling here at the moment in the UK. I'm not sure obviously where you're personally located, but here it is stiflingly hot. Okay, oh yes, definitely need that. Got vacation number 44, 4 and 4, 8. We've got choices number 46 and acceptance number 29. Now I am going to read the full length messages to you. I don't want this to drag on before you're reading, so I'm going to read very quickly. If you're a Gemini, you should be able to keep up. If you're a cross-watcher, you may need to rewind. Number 44. Okay, vacation. The cards are illustrated by my favourite artist, Josephine Wall. Shout out to Josephine. There are benefits to taking a break and going on holiday, even when you stay busy with activities and adventures. A bit of travel, a change of scenery or new experiences can reboot your system. A holiday may provide treasured moments that help you rediscover your zest. When you are tired and running on low, knowing or planning a much needed getaway can help you find your spark. Breaking up stagnant energy and deviating from your typical routine can also be beneficial. The repetition of engaging in the same activities every day can keep you from feeling inspired. My gosh, that's just freaks me right out because I am Sun sign Gemini. So I was driving home after the school run this morning, which is a beautiful drive, and I was driving home and I was thinking, oh my gosh, I really need some inspiration. And I was thinking, do I drive into Glastonbury? I was thinking, no, I want to do some readings. But yes, fitting for me, that is, because like literally I said it to myself in the car this morning, I need some inspiration. The repetition of engaging in the same activities every day can keep you from feeling inspired. When you go on vacation, you experience life without the worries associated with your job. Each day is varied and brings a new dynamic. Getting away will give you a chance to relax and rest while also trying new things and catching up on your favourite pastime. You may find your outlook improves while you're on vacation. The shift in your mood might encourage you to elevate your life. You may be inspired by a new idea or decide to make changes once you get home. You may want to create change based on the experiences you have whilst you're away. For example, you might have the opportunity to get outdoors every day while you're on a break and decide to incorporate walks into your routine. You might eat healthier, laugh more, and find your stress levels might reduce. Once you've enjoyed the benefits of a holiday, you may discover a happier way to live. Now here in the illustration, a couple embarks on a journey across a sea of daffodils. A man serenades them on a harp while they gaze over the peacock's feathers at a star-filled sky. The sea of daffodils is a message of hope. These flowers are associated with renewal or new beginnings. They may also indicate spring as a time frame for something to happen for you. The boat may suggest you are taking initiative or will be soon. The man playing the harp represents returning to things that bring you serenity. The woman's face on the figurehead may signify happiness, and her adornments could indicate a connection with the ocean. There is an opportunity to regain your sense of self and revive your spirit. Affirmation, if you're wanting to say it out loud, comment below or note it. I recognise the positive shift a vacation will bring me. So I need to go on vacation and I've only just come back again. So yeah, I did book a couple holidays and then I cancelled them because Henry was being 3 and I just thought I can't do this on my own with a 3-year-old. It's not a big deal. I've got, like so much time to go on holiday that yeah, I just cancelled. I did lose quite a bit of money, but it's fine. Number 46, choices. Your life is full of choices at all times. You may have come to a moment where you are wondering what you would like to do next. You may be at a place of contemplation and ready to start something new, but aren't yet sure what that will be. You have a choice to make. Do you want to continue with how things are or to make a change? Stay optimistic while you determine the best option for you. Weigh the positives and negatives of each option. When you have the opportunity to change your life, each ripple of choice can be significant. Try to anticipate the likely outcomes and ramifications. Consider playing what if. We're good at that. Consider playing what if and imagining different scenarios. It can be helpful to discuss your possibilities with someone. Analyse and reanalyse your thoughts to be sure you have considered all of your options. Listen to your intuition and your gut instinct. Pay attention to your initial reactions. Do not let your fears, excuse me, do not let your fears dictate your choice. Act as if fear is not an issue and decide with strength and courage. Strive to make your choices based on what is best for you without outside influence. Putting someone else's needs first will only create a situation you will have to undo later. Consider others without self-sacrifice. Trust your ability to make strong and healthy choices and commit to your decisions. Don't waste time second-guessing yourself. Move forward with confidence. In the illustration, a young girl chases a group of elementals. The light from the closest fairy emits a bright yellow glow. Yellow may be associated with your solar plexus chakra and personal power. You are encouraged to make your own choice and not to give this power to someone else. A fairy is typically associated with joy, magic, wishes and possibilities. The path ahead is illuminated, which will help you to find your direction. The various colours of the fairies represent the opportunities facing you. Each option will bring different lessons and blessings. It is up to you to determine the choice you would like to make. Affirmation. I carefully weigh my options and make my choices with gratitude. There was something that stood out to me and I should have just stopped. Yellow. Yellow is our colour. Yellow is Gemini colour. Maybe surround yourself with a little bit of yellow, whether that be yellow flowers, yellow nail polish, yellow fabrics. Yellow stood out to me and I know it's our colour already. But yes, that's like highlighted to me here, you know, as an intuitive reader. Yellow. Solar plexus chakra, personal power. Don't give it to anybody else. And as I say, we're great, aren't we, at that game? The what if. Yes. So that's actually advising you to like think and rethink and rethink. Number 29, acceptance. I know this is long-winded, but I wanted to do it. And I wasn't expecting us to get 3 cards. Surrounded by 3s. Acceptance. Accepting the reality of a scenario can be daunting. Many aspects of a situation may affect how quickly you can move into a space of tolerance. Before you come to acceptance, you might move through rejection, disbelief, anger, or other emotions. It may take time, but eventually you will step past your initial reaction into acceptance. While you're working towards acceptance, remain patient, understanding, and kind with yourself. Emotions are powerful, and when a situation triggers you, sitting back and waiting for things to ease takes patience. Trust that you are in a process which will take time to settle. Be honest about what is transpiring. Hope and idealism can be a coping mechanism that glosses over circumstances. You may see someone's light or true potential without recognizing that they are not yet able to see it for themselves. You may become involved in a situation knowing that it is less than ideal, but hoping that you can inspire to change it. A person may have potential, but you need to accept them for who they are now and not try to change them into who you know they could be. When you have trouble coping with circumstances, remind yourself that everything is changing. Every situation is temporary. Time is continuously moving forward. Something that is upsetting or hard to accept right now will not last. No matter what you experience, it is fleeting. It might seem hard to imagine, but there may be a day when you are not able to recall the difficulties of the present. As you move into acceptance, your life will flow easier and be filled with love, gratitude, and happiness. Now here in the illustration, we have a mermaid. Yes, we do. I haven't watched the new Little Mermaid yet, but I plan to. A mermaid with rainbow-hued hair greets a phoenix with open arms. The frothing ocean water at her fin may symbolise turbulence or upheaval that is clearing away and moving into calmness. The sky carries the same message, with dark clouds in the forefront which diminish to a calm and beautiful sunrise. The image on the card reflects the constant nature of change. Affirmation. I embrace people, circumstances and opportunities with acceptance, gratitude, knowing everything changes. I embrace people, circumstances and opportunities with acceptance and gratitude, knowing that everything changes. I know that was a mouthful, but it was needed, wasn't it? Well, it was needed for me. Okay, let's move into Journey to Love. This is my own deck. I did feel drawn, you know, all of the decks, like I said at the beginning. It is mainly in relation to love and romance. It is not available for retail. Any messages here for Gemini, please? A past lover. And then somebody just started to make lots of DIY noise outside, which irritated me. And it irritated me just as much to see this card. And if you're watching, you already know. A past lover. Any more messages for Gemini, please? Any more messages for Gemini? You need time. We need to talk. There is love. No, I'm not taking this as a personal reading for me. It may or may not resonate with you. Don't try to force it to fit. You should know if this is relating to you personally. There is love in this situation. They want to talk. They feel like they need to talk to you. This is in relation to a past lover and you need some time. Jumping now into the tarot, 15 minutes in, I know, but I still gave you a lot of insight with the gratitude oracle. Okay, so I've just split the deck and I love the card. We've got that 9 of Pentacles energy going on there. So, you know, independent and manifesting and attracting what's right for us. I love that card. I may get that card framed. I've got some giant tarot cards in the hallway which are framed. The High Priestess and the Empress. I may get that one blown up and framed too. Okay, looking into what it is that you may need to know throughout the rest of this month of June. What does Gemini need to know, please, throughout the rest of this month of June? Is there anything Gemini needs to know? There it is with the decision needing to be made again. Landing right in front of me, we've got the Judgment card. Landing on top of we need to talk. I haven't even turned it over yet. We need to talk. We've got the 5 of Wands here in the reverse. This person, I feel, is not wanting any arguing or any drama. I don't feel like they're seeking that. To have the 5 of Wands in the reverse can also indicate that they're coming out of some type of inner conflict. Please tell me more about the 5 of Wands. The 10 of Wands. It's not easy. The card of difficulty and things really, you know, with the 10 of Wands, I'm coming from our perspective here of, you know, things really don't need to be so difficult or complicated as this person is making it for themselves. With the 10 of Wands there, they could be taking 1 wand at a time, 5 wands under each arm. They could be asking for somebody to help them to carry these wands. It never needed to be as difficult as this person perceived it or made it. It's clarifying the 5 of Wands in the reverse. Again, that could still really go both ways with like them not wanting conflict or drama, but also coming out of some type of inner conflict there. It's landed on top of we need to talk. Judgment. Please tell me more about the Judgment card. I've got the Knight of Swords in the reverse. That's lack of communication. That's possibly even no communication. Please tell me more. Oh, 3 of Swords. This could be a decision you've already made. We've got no communication there with the Knight of Swords in the reverse and the 3 of Swords. This is, you know, indicating upset and pain. If that is something you've gone through, then of course, you know, that's not great. And I've gone through my own things, so I can understand that that's going through a place of hurt is not easy. Please tell me more. Why is the Judgment card here? We've got Resistance as the first card that I can see here with the 7 of Wands. And we've got the Queen of Cups. Gemini, you're seen here to be resisting some type of connection that you do actually value. So, although you may not be communicating, you still value the communication, value the connection. Still not telling me much about, you know, a decision. Some of you could be dealing with a twin flame connection, but not necessarily, because we had the 4 of Wands and I felt drawn to the bottom of the deck. Please tell me more about the Judgment card. Knight of Cups. This person's going to approach you. They're not seen here to be rushing in. They may not be seeking reconciliation. This may be somebody who's wanting to apologise. They are seen here to be facing their own challenges, whether that be emotional, physical, mental, spiritual, their own challenges in general and obstacles. They are seen here to be facing them. They're feeling slightly vulnerable and they are approaching. You are going to have, if you haven't already got a decision to make, you're going to have a decision to make. Please tell me more about this Knight of Cups. They're coming in with desire. We've got the Queen of Wands. So they know what they want. They're coming in with their own wants and their own desires towards you. Please tell me more. Ace of Pentacles. New opportunity. Okay. Feels like a reoccurring reading for us Geminis, you know, for a long time really, to be fair. I do feel like you'll have a decision to make, and it's going to be up to you personally what you decide. Please tell me more about this Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here? That to me is twin flame. Okay, then now it's appeared. And it's the first thing at the forefront of my mind, which of course I have to trust. Three of Swords and the Four of Wands. This is some type of complicated connection between you and this person. And you probably know it. And they would know it too. It doesn't just come with the highs and the joy with that Three of Swords. It comes with the hard, not so good times too. Please tell me more about this Ace of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. It's something you already know. This is an opportunity within sight. I feel like you already know that this person's going to approach you, and what you decide to do, again, you know, I know I'm not giving you much insight there, what you decide to do. Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, seeking comfort. I feel that's pretty mutual. So I'm not getting that that's just you. So you yourself seeking some type of comfort. They themselves seeking comfort too. Is there anything else here that Gemini may need to know about the situation, please? The Chariot card. It's landed on top of the Ten of Wands. Also known as a Cancerian card, the Chariot is controlled by the Emperor, the Divine Masculine, also known as Aries. The Chariot is always heading towards a positive destination. The Chariot needs to be very balanced to be able to move forwards. I'm not just trying to give you, like, you know, general insights into the card. I'm trying to piece this together too. So is there anything else you need to know? Things are going to be moving forwards in the right direction for you. Please tell me more about the Chariot card. Three of Pentacles. You are going to, whether you want it right now or not, because I can see lack of communication there, and with the Three of Swords, pain. Okay, so I'm not telling you what to do or even suggesting to you what to do. That's what I've got here on the table. I've got positive forward movement, and it is there heading towards the Three of Pentacles, which is two people who are coming together and actually bringing about improvements within a connection. Yeah, I do feel like there'll be improvements. Okay, if this has resonated with you personally, this reading, there's going to be improvements being made. And the Three of Pentacles, I will add, which is general information to this card, that it takes both parties to mutually put in efforts for improvements to be made. Okay, you're heading towards a Three of Pentacles moment, in which case there'll be improvements being made between you and another person. They are seen there to be taking the initiative and approaching you, and it is indicating that things are going to head towards a positive destination. Closing off the reading here, Gemini, with my Abundance Angel stack. Any messages for Gemini, please? Windfall of abundance. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health and charitable work. Very fitting, and closing off with my Archangel Michael deck. Any messages for Gemini, please? The person you're asking about is trustworthy. Prayer and guidance reads as follows. This is entirely up to you if you wish to read this within prayer or to follow the guidance. The person you're asking about is trustworthy. Thank you for helping me have faith so I can open my heart wider in my relationships. I'm grateful for your protection, ensuring that only trustworthy people are within my life. Let's ask for another. Any more messages, please? Any more messages for Gemini, please? Now we've got 2 more. Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly, and your children are watched over by angels. Now, whether you have children in this lifetime right now or not, do bear with me with this message, whether you have a child right now or not. Okay, admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. Again, prayer and guidance reads as follows. I appreciate your support in helping me face my feelings with grace and acceptance so that I can be lovingly honest with myself and others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for giving me the courage and the strength. And your children are watched over by angels. Dear guardian angels of my children, born and unborn, thank you for watching over my children and ensuring their happiness and their safety. Please guide me so that I know the best ways to be a good parent and role model for my own and other people's children. Gemini, it's been lovely to be back and to read. I hope you've enjoyed it, and of course I hope that it's helped. Do feel free to let me know. Please remember to like, and if you've not yet subscribed, consider it if you're wanting further readings from me in the future. I'm not extending the reading today. I'm running quite short in energy, and I'm off to pick Henry up in a minute. So thank you. I'll leave you with my love. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.